Brumunddalskofte. My name is Katrine and I'm coming to you from beautiful Sogn og Fjordane in Norway. This is my podcast about knitting and spinning and a lot of other creative stuff. Still trying to get used to this whole podcasting thing. It's still awkward to talk to myself looking at my phone. But I think it'll be okay. Today I'm drinking coffee out of my bee mug. I bought it at the thrift store about a year ago, I think. I hope you have something warm and cozy in your cup because it's fall, it's getting cold outside. So it's perfect time for coffee and tea. And today I'm wearing this knit sweater. My mom gave it to me for my birthday some years ago, and I don't think there's a pattern for it because I think it's something that she just made on a whim. She often does that and calls it Mette design because her name is Mette, and she just knits a lot of patterns without writing anything down, so I guess it can't be reproduced, or it can, but it would be a lot of work. So I got some new yarn. We went to Europris the other day and they had some discounted yarn with alpaca and silk. It was all messy and tangled up, and of course, who doesn't love discounted yarn? So I bought 4 skeins. I don't know yet what I'll do with it, but we'll wait and see. And lately I've been doing a lot of spinning, and so I have this bag with 500 grams of housebound yarn because I'm starting to get I don't have a lot of time left to do this spinning because it's not for me, it's for someone else. This is about 50 grams. And so I've been spending a lot of time with at my spinning wheel. And I also have gotten a long way on my Marled magic. And so it's quite huge. And I'm debating whether or not I should do the bind off now and get the medium size, or if I should add the 2 extra panels to get the large one. But I think maybe I'll just wait and see. I think maybe I'll do the large one, but I haven't decided yet. I don't have any finished objects, but I have woven in the ends on some mittens that I knit for my love last Easter, I think. This is knit with my hand spun, dyed with coffee. This was before I got my wheel, so I spun it on my drop spindle. It took about 24 hours to spin 100 grams, and I'm quite happy with the result. The yarn is a bit uneven, but I kind of like it, and I know he loves his mittens that I spun. So finally I've woven the ends and so they're ready to use when winter comes. I have also printed out a pattern for Brumunddalskofte. It's a very old pattern. It's free on Sandnes Garn, I think. I'm not doing the original colors. I don't care much for those green colors. But I'm thinking I'll dye some yarn for it and maybe make it into a sweater instead of a cardigan. Kofte means cardigan. Brumunddal is the place where I'm from. It's in Hedmark, about 500 kilometers from where I live. And so I really want to make this, but I don't know. It's a very thin yarn, but maybe I'll adjust it to some thicker yarn, because I don't know if I want to knit a sweater on size 0 needles or 2mm needles. It will take forever, and with all that color work. But I really like the design. And I did do a new cast on for Hermiones everyday socks. I dyed the yarn for it, and it's called trollkrem. Trollkrem is a Norwegian dessert made from egg whites, sugar and lingonberries. And I remember trollkrem was a big thing when I was little. Everyone had trollkrem. After, when you had guests for dinner, you served trollkrem. Especially in the fall. I have also dyed up some more yarn, and I know the skein is really messy because I was using 2 chairs to make a hank, and as you might know, if you use 2 chairs and the yarn gets tighter and tighter, and the chairs will move. This one I call duggfrisk, and it means fresh as dew, basically. And it's blue with some purple and brown, and I am at the moment I'm researching some yarn online to figure out which yarn I want to dye and sell. This one I dyed on Viking Nordlys, but I didn't really like the yarn that much, because I don't know if that's a thing with single ply as this is, but it's really uneven, and it even broke on me a couple of times, and the stitches will not be even, but I'm hoping it will be better once I block it. And I think I'm going to order yarn from Hillesvåg, which is a Norwegian mill. They use only wool from Norwegian sheep, and so I kind of like the idea of that. And their yarn, sorry, their yarn already come in hanks, so it saves me a lot of time. I don't have to make a hank before I dye it. And so, I forgot to mention about my Marled magic. Because sometimes, you know, things get lost in translation. And I was struggling with this brioche for, I don't know, 4 hours. I was certain I knew how to do the slip one yarn over. I thought, okay, I'll slip one and I'll do a yarn over. And I struggled, it wouldn't turn out right, it was not looking at all as in the picture. And so I thought, okay, it must be something wrong with the pattern, because this isn't working out. I am doing what it's written in the pattern, but it's not working at all. So I googled, tried to figure out, is there a note on Ravelry about something wrong in the stitch pattern? Couldn't find anything. And so I went back to the description in the pattern, looked at the abbreviations, and it turned out it was the slip one yarn over was not slip one and then yarn over. It was slip one with a yarn over. And so if I just had paid attention, I would have gotten it right the first time. It was really frustrating. And then I came to think about, maybe I'll start to read the abbreviations before I start a pattern, and don't just assume that every pattern writer means exactly the same. So, lesson learned. So, Yes, I have also, for a change, I started a dyeing journal. So the 2 skins that I dyed, I've written down the recipe so I can recreate it. And soon, I don't know when, but I will be starting to sell hand-dyed yarn. I don't know if it will be on Etsy or on my Facebook shop. I have one Etsy shop, Brumunddalskofte, but I'm not sure if I will keep that one open or close it. I started it about, I don't remember, maybe a year or 2 ago. And I had a few sales, and I'm very grateful for that, but I felt like I got lost in the crowd when, you know, everyone's on Etsy. And so a couple of months ago I opened up Naturhexa on Facebook, where I sell my soaps and yeah, different things that I made. And I thought to myself that maybe I'll just try to sell locally, and that's worked out pretty good. And it's not just locally, but around in Norway. I do want to also sell internationally, but I don't know if my Etsy shop will be open. It's currently in vacation mode. But I'll just have to think about it. But if you want to buy anything from my Facebook shop, you're welcome to do so, of course. I will figure out the shipping cost internationally. You just have to contact me. My shop is in Norwegian, but I do believe that Facebook has a translation thing going on, so you can press translate and it will translate to English, I think, but I'm not sure. But if there is anything just contact me on Facebook and I'll be happy to help you. And so I will probably be making some soap later today, because in November we have a local Christmas fair and I'm going to sell my soaps and they need time to cure, so I will probably have to start working on that this week, so everything's ready. I'm also going to dye up some yarn for the fair. So I got a lot of work coming, and I'm also getting 4 fleeces to spin. I think I said that last time, and I think I mixed it up, so I said I was spinning up 4 fleeces currently. I'm not. This is 1 fleece from another lady. The 4 fleeces are coming once I'm finished with this job. And I started to notice I get a backache from spinning and it's really bothering me. And it's sad because I like to spin, but maybe I'm just having a bad posture and that's what's doing it. Because I would like to spin more than 5 minutes at a time. Obviously, I like to sit there for hours and spin. But I'll have to figure that out. Maybe I just need a new pillow on my chair. Maybe. I hope so. I hope it's not my back just saying I will put the links to my shops in the description. And I will also put a link to the pattern for Brumunddalskofte. It is in Norwegian, but you have this, so you can still use this. And I will also put a link to the Marled Magic and the Hermiones everyday socks. And I forgot to mention, on my socks I have this cute little stitch marker. It's a pine cone. I don't know if you can see, I will try to get it closer. And I have uploaded some of these to my Facebook shop, along with other stitch markers. For example, this little knit sweater one. Oh, I just lost a bunch of stitches. I'm just gonna pick them up before I lose them completely. Okay, everything's okay. And so, today's oracle card is celebration. And then I start to think about how important it is to celebrate the season of life you're in, and celebrate the small things in life. Celebrate your loved ones, celebrate yourself, celebrate everything that you have in your life, be grateful, be thankful, and tell the people you love that you love them and that you appreciate them. And yeah, and this card actually is very suitable because on Tuesday, tomorrow, me and my love has been together for 3 years, and so we are going to be celebrating our 3-year anniversary, and I'm really looking forward to that. I already got my gift. It was a perfume, Midnight Romance, and it smells amazing, and I'm so incredibly lucky to have this wonderful man in my life that I absolutely love and adore above anything in the entire universe. And I'm almost starting to cry when I think about it, because I am truly so lucky and blessed, and I'm so grateful and thankful to have him. Oh, I'm sorry. So, until next time, bye.